ready for reading and start. I am happy to be associated with this seminar stop. In coming here, I feel that we are participating in a movement of history stop. This movement, more particularly in Africa, in a historic phenomenon, and any person looking at it will know in which direction the current is moving. Stop stanza. Unfortunately, some countries and some governments, notably the Portuguese government, have not realized this yet. Stop. Some other colonial powers realized it and accepted this direction to some extent and worked to that end. Stop. But often they were pulled back by various forces, vested interests, and their own habits of mind. Stop. In the last few years, more particularly, there has been a new and powerful influence which has come in the way of liberation of the colonies. Stop. I mean the force of the Cold War. Stop. The whole world is involved indirectly in this Cold War. Stop. Africa is affected and the freedom movement are affected by the consequences of the Cold War, and this particularly applies to the Portuguese colonies. Stop. The big powers which are deeply involved in the Cold War think in military terms and in terms of the possible effect of any step taken in a colony on their interests. Stop. They may have a base in a colony as they do have in many places. Stop. So they judge these questions from the point of view of the effect in their border policies related to the Cold War. Stop. Because Portugal has become a part of military alliances like the NATO, Portugal gets special consideration sometimes from the big countries. Stop. Lately, therefore, we have seen a conflict in the minds of big countries in the sense that while on the one side they encourage the liberation of the colonies, on the other side they put up obstructions in the way of this liberation. Stop stanza. As far as I can judge, the Portuguese government have tried to profit as much as they can by this situation in the world, and have indeed succeeded in profiting by it. Stop. Perhaps very recently it is drawing on some of the big powers that they might be backing the wrong horse. Stop. They ought to have known that long ago. Stop. Apart from an appreciation of the normal human desire for freedom, practical considerations are gradually making them realize that it is far more important to try to win the goodwill of the people of the countries in Asia. Stop.